Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today what I have for you is another neutral look. This look I kind of created with New Year's in mind. If you're someone who has some plans for New Year's, maybe you're going to a watch night service, or going out with some friends, a little date night, just whatever you're doing. If you're someone who's not very comfortable with a lot of different colors on your face, if you're not ready to experiment with color on your eyelids and also on your lips, this is a great look that you can give a try. I got this look using the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and this palette is really awesome. It has great colors in there. It is very brown girl friendly, and so what it will do is it will help you to begin to explore with some of the colors. In this look today, I'm wearing these three colors right here on the end: that warm taupe, that orangey color, and that brown cypress umber. And then I'm also wearing the Primavera right there, that shimmery color. That's in my inner tear duct right here, and it's also on my brow bone. I use it as a brow bone highlight. I don't brow bone highlight a whole lot, but since this was a neutral look, I thought it would be really great to have those little small hints of shimmer, when you're kind of walking past and the light hits you and you're just kind of glowing just a tiny bit. You're not a disco ball, but you're glowing just a tiny bit. I do have a little bit of glow on my cheeks also, and I got that from my Lorac palette. Everything that I used for this look will be in the description box below. So if you would like to see how I got this look, please keep watching. I want to say thank you again to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. If you have not already done so, please subscribe, rate, and comment. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you all so much. Happy holidays.
Hey, let's get started. I'm starting off by priming that eye. As you can see, I've already done the other side. I'm using the e.l.f. primer, and that is just so my shadow will last longer. I'm patting that in with my finger. It doesn't have to be really clean when you put it on. Just make sure you just get it on that lid. And that's translucent powder on my face, just so you know. I was setting all of the places that I highlighted. And now I'm using a translucent powder to set that primer. Going in with my Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'll be using those colors right there on the end. That's the warm taupe. I'm going to use that as the first color that I put down, kind of like a transition color. I'm putting it on my lid and also taking it up into the crease. Really softly. Next up is that orange color. I'm going to put that directly into my crease. Just kind of placing it there from the outer corner and taking it into the inner corner. And then in windshield wiper motions, I'm going to blend that out. I'm just blending it right into the crease. Just want a really natural looking crease. You see how it just kind of blends right in, and it leaves like a nice light color right there in the crease. It's not too harsh. Just so you know that it's there. Now I'm taking that cypress umber, and that's going to be my lid color. I'm tapping that onto my lid and just tapping it in. Not looking for a whole lot of color payoff from this. I just want it to cover the lid, but I don't want it to be too smoky, I guess you could say, or too pigmented. Now I'm blending everything together, going back, taking a little bit more of that orange and just building that up right there on the crease. Patting a little more of that brown on there. We're calling this the nighttime version of an everyday look. That Primavera color, that's going to be my inner corner highlight. And also I'm going to put a little bit right there on my brow bone. I haven't groomed my brows in a while, as you can see, so I'm wearing a little bit of a fuller brow. I kind of like it actually. I'm letting my brows grow in. I'm just going to keep working that. Now I'm using a kohl pencil just to line my eye. Not going too dark with that. just a nice quick line right there, as close to the lash line as I possibly can get it. And I'm actually bringing it out, making a wing on the ends. Again, that's kind of what's making this a little bit of a nighttime look. Is just going for a little bit of drama on the eyes, lining that lower lash line. I'm going a little thick with it. Kind of really wanted to show, like, yeah, I'm wearing eyeliner. This was like a cross between an everyday look and a barely there makeup look, but at night. I don't know. There's my lash. That's a very natural looking lash. I normally like a wispy, but for this look I went for a nice natural lash, and I'm just popping that right on, trying to get it right there on that kohl liner. I've gotten it as close to the lash line as I possibly could. Next up, I'm going to start dusting that translucent powder off of my face. First I dusted the excess off, and then I'm going to take a darker shade of translucent powder, actually a finishing powder, and I'm going to use that to remove that white cast, or yellow cast actually, that's showing on my face. As you can see, it is taking that yellow cast off of my face. I'm just kind of blending everything in. You can still see that contour there, but I'm just taking that highlighted area down some. I wanted that to set, so it's getting right underneath the chin also. Let's continue to dust that. Next up, I'm taking my Lorac highlighter, and I'm dusting that right on the apples of my cheeks and kind of bringing it out a little bit. Just wanted a little bit of a glow, because again, this is a nighttime, everyday, barely there makeup look, I guess. I'm brushing my brows. That one is a little fuller than the other one. And what's left on the brush, I'm just taking that and dusting that in some other areas, like the tip of my nose. Next up, we are focusing on the lips. I've got my lip liner that is Club Hopper from NYX, and I'm just lining my lips. I absolutely love that color. I think I tell you guys that all the time. And then once I get those lips lined absolutely perfectly, I am going to go in with my lip balm from the CoverGirl Queen collection. And I think it's like called the color Sheer or something like that. It's like a light peachy pink color, but it really does come off super sheer. I love it with that lip liner. And you can use it with like any lip liner that you want to use it with. I'm going to take my mascara and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line just to deepen up those lower lash hairs and just give it just a little bit more drama on the eyes. I'm using the tip and then kind of going back. Oh, most of the product is right there on the tip. Being very careful when I'm doing this because I don't want to get mascara, like, you know, on my under eye area. And I'm just building that up to the desired consistency, I guess you could say. Alright, I am almost done here. I'm going to take that brush there and I'm dusting a little bit of my Fashion Fair Sable into the areas that I contoured on my face, around the edges of my jawline, on my cheekbone, defining my cheekbones, and also down my nose, down the sides of my nose, just contouring that out. I love defining my nose. see, I'm using my fingers also, kind of going in, bringing it over to my forehead. And there you have it, ladies. This is my finished look. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.